This show's called Drewz Viewz. I'm doing Car Tuesday with Steven Universe, so check it out, okay? Now people love the verse, like, subscribe even. Now let's sit back and watch me watch it. Steven! Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to a cartoon on Tuesday. Staying steady with the verse, season 3, nearing the end. I think this is my second last episode, penultimate season 3 episode. Today doing 22 and 23 of the season. Last time on, well, first off the bat, episode 19 had Steven versus Amethyst. They had a kind of a funny duel, or whatever you call it, on who's the worst, because Amethyst's self-esteem had taken a hit after she failed in her battle. Jasper and Stevani came in to save the day. Then Steven was saying, well, he's not the best, you know, trying to pump Amethyst back up. Then they had to, but then he got offended because of she's saying he's supposed to be the worst or whatever. He had a bubble then that had some spikes on it, so that was a new thing he's got going too. But then episode 20 and 21, even though it was one episode, they numbered it twice because it was a supersized episode featuring Bismuth, a new gem who I guess we won't be seeing again this time. She was bubbled again at the end, but probably we'll see her again in the future, I would think. She was kind of a forgotten gem from the war, one of Rose's compatriots that Pearl and Garnet fought alongside. They didn't even tell Amethyst or anyone else about her, though, which is a little strange, but we had come to find out, well, Bismuth was like the blacksmith gem, creating all the weapons, but she created a weapon that was too strong, a killer of gems, a shattering weapon, a shattering ram, and I guess Rose didn't like it, and Steven didn't like it either when she tried to give it to him. Then she says, oh, you really are still Rose, even though he's not technically, doesn't have her memories, but they share the same sense of not wanting to, I guess, kill people, gems, whatever. That's not the way they want to win. But it was a little sketchy of Rose to just bubble Bismuth, throw her in the lion mane, not tell anyone. So, yeah, we got to question what Rose was up to, but I posited a little bit last time, so she didn't seem to have the human emotions, obviously not being human, not understanding, is part of the reason she had Steven and quasi turned into Steven, due to trying to get that understanding, something like that. Maybe seeing he was the answer going forward, not her, to really solve the relations between gems and humans on Earth, because we do see that's what he wants to do. He's still concerned about all the corrupted gems. And also, I was asking last time, what is it called when they go back? Well, not when they're shattered, but they just go back in a gem form, like happened to Amethyst at the end of her fight. It's called getting poofed. I don't know if that's the technical term, but that's what they said. So thank you to my viewer who corrected that one for me, or refreshed my memory on that one. Appreciate it. Anyway, though, I think it's just normal-sized episodes today, and I'm going to get into it as normal. Let's do it. All right, so looks like this is the end of the season. 2 episodes left. I guess the Rubies are back to the barn. They figured out the ruse, even though they're not too bright. I guess they figured out Jasper's not wherever they told her, Neptune or whatever. I guess Yellow Diamond's going to be back on the trail here, even though we just found out Pink Diamond apparently is who Rose and Jasper and everyone was supposed to report to, their queen or whatever it is. And we learned this time Jasper is born of Earth as well, so Amethyst called her sister at the end. You know, it's an interesting, I guess you can look at Amethyst and Jasper now as a test case for like 2 different ways to raise people. It's kind of like maybe, I don't know, like if 2 kids are adopted, one into one sort of family, one into the other. Like one thinks they have to fight all the time because they were like abandoned or something like that. The other has like a family that's made up of misfits or whatever, but they learn more things from that. Leads to a better situation for them, I guess. And you could still turn out fine either way, depending. But I don't know. I just kind of thought of that. But you know, it's interesting to hear Jasper's, and she's right in a sense, I guess, of what Rose was doing, collecting certain type of people, but she's only seeing it the negative way, like only when you're broken or less than in some way. Whereas, I guess, well, we still don't know exactly what's going on with Rose here, doing some questionable things, but it seems like the people that are more susceptible to her type of reforms are people that are not the same as everyone else, not doing their purpose as like they're built for or whatever. Yeah, which we already kind of knew, I guess, from how all the crystal gems are, which includes Peridot now. So a lot of good Peridot humor in both those episodes, and she did finally get the win at the end with the metal manipulation. She's doing the Magneto shit, poofing Jasper, and then yeah, of course, I guess the big thing there was that Steven and Amethyst fused. So that's the second Steven. I mean, because obviously Stevania. Was that the second Steven fusion we've seen? I think so. And Smokey. I'm gonna look up who does that one. Smokey Quartz, voiced by Natasha Lyonne. Okay, so they are really dipping into the orange is the new black pool for the voice actors from this season. Yeah, she makes sense for someone named Smokey Quartz. Her voice kind of sounds like she smokes 2 packs a day already. So yeah, that's cool. So it's kind of a fat, a chubby gem fusion there. It was really cool, that yo-yo weapon though. I like that a lot, so I want to see that again. And yeah, Jasper, anytime she tries to fuse, it doesn't work out because she's not coming from it. She only wants it for power, only thinking about it from her own side, not that the working together aspect. Although maybe she would like to work together with Lapis, for example, but Lapis doesn't want to work with her, and these fusions are like, they don't barely have a mind anymore or whatever until they get healed in some way from their corruption. So she was corrupted now, I guess, by trying to fuse into the already corrupted gem. Like, that would make sense, I suppose. That's how it was spreading in the first place. So yeah, 2 more episodes left, I guess. Since we saw the rubies there, I'm assuming Yellow Diamond will make an appearance at the end of this season too. I think the red or the pink diamond thing rather is probably pushed for the future. We'll find out more about that. I was just kind of thrown in there, but I think we got to deal with yellow YD first. Well, yeah, I'm pretty excited for the conclusion of the season here. I like that the action's ramped up quite a bit. I like that all the characters are back together. And I'm excited to see, I mean, maybe by the end of the show, Steven will fuse with all the different characters, or the main characters at least. That'll be cool to see. And yeah, so anyway, join me back next Card Tuesday for that season conclusion. And then maybe I might do a podcast episode wrapping up the season, or I may do another live stream thing like I did at the end of season 2, since that was pretty fun to do. So look out for that. Do subscribe to this channel here if you're not already. Oh, thanks everyone who who's complimented my little song I did the last time for Christmas and for New Year's. That was fun also. And still Happy New Year's to everyone watching here. 2019 should be a good one for me and the verse. And until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.
I'm gonna go do something useful.